second. The home opener is coming up next. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Randy Johnson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Throw on to Santana. And a quick out, number 1. Here's McCutchen. He swings and fouls one off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. And the Rays take the lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Cut on and missed at 101. 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty. Going to count 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, bases empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Charlie Morton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And there's a foul ball. Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Diaz on a dead sprint. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 1 down. Lance Berkman stands in for the Phillies. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Just off the outside edge.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate. You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-1. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Two down, nobody on. This one smashed down the right field line. And a base hit. Throw over to first. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And a foul ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Two consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Fought off foul. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Corey Seager. Johnson back to work. First pitch swinging.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Ball one there. That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball. 1 out in the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And downstairs.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, but he's in there. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dalton rushing. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Caminero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one misses, and the count's full. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first, 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now up for Tampa Bay, Roberto Clemente. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that gives him a lead. It's 3-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-1. Reynolds at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
1 strike.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Now this is in the air down the line. Harper sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. And it's fouled away. And that one is inside. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one lifted in the air center field. Snags it for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Jeremy Pena stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-2. So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
No.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Going back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Berkman makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Lau, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Out. Lau out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz now.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next pitch, not close, up high.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman.
Number 17.
Berkman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
To kick the 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one back. Gone! And Air Yordan leaves the yard. It's 4-3. 1 out, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The wind and the pitch. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCutcheon under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one fouled off. Clemente in position. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Corey Seager. Swings through that one out in front that time. 0-1. That one not close. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Smoked on the ground a second. Altuve slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now Junior Caminero doubled his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Right through there for a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sizemore under it. Puts it away for the out. rushing. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's
Ball.
inside. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Isaac Paredes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That misses off the outside edge. Just off the outside corner. And that's ball 2. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Bryce Harper. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone! Bryce Harper with a star scraper. And we're level. It's 4-4. Up the middle. Over to Diaz. And they get Altuve for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
A little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. Reynolds on the run. Nabs it, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Roberto Clemente.
There's so much Clemente can do at the plate and in the field.
Fastball is outside.
About the only thing Clemente didn't have was elite speed, but the other 4 tools were as strong as anyone's in the game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And out number 1 on the grab. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. This one popped up. Altuve puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Brian Reynolds here. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Santana. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Third out. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Grady Sizemore. Morton back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. So digging in, Lance Berkman. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
McCutchen hauls it in, and there's one away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
McCutchen going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Swung on, belted. That's back. And out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-4. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. Check swing, called strike. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
So a man at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Isaac Paredes. In the air, left field, down the line. Reynolds settles under it and makes the catch. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And a foul ball. Off the mark there. 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to center. Sizemore settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Lau now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1 strike.
Check swing, called strike.
0-2.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brian Abreu.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Diaz in the box again. Takes a strike. In the dirt. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Abreu, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's Corey Seager.
pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spot.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Lau. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pena. And there's 2 away.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's
Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen.
still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
One ball, 1 strike.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And down the right field. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Number 4.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Trinan, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Mickey Moniak.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on time.
Runner takes off.
No.
Ball outside.
Right there.
Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Clemente makes the grab for the 2nd out. And now for the Phillies, Jeremy Pena. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs. Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. This one in the air, center field. McCutchen makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Top of inning number 7. A new pitcher in the game, Lance McCullers Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Up and in, 1-0. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
1 strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. There's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. And the leadoff hitter set down to open to 7. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Up the middle. Altuve handles it, jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Reynolds now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Way out front for strike 2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's
out of the hand, just spit on it.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and now Brady Sizemore.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And takes low for ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
McCutchen makes the grab, and there's one away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Lance Berkman. Swinging a foul out of play. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 7-5. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-5.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Santana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one not close, and it's 1-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
One down, base is empty, and that is downstairs. And the count's even at 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Just missed.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kopech deals. And they'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the eighth. Now, Andrew McCutchen. McCullers back to work. Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Lau at the plate, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The Phillies leading by 3, and we're in the top of the eighth. And
Ball.
now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball.
outside.
Off the plate.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. One down, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Lau, the base runner at first with 1 out. Missed
No,
with a changeup.
inside.
2-0. Grounder might be 2. To Pena at second for 1, and that's 2. Ready for the bottom of the eighth, and digging in for Philadelphia, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. They say it went.
1-2.
That
Ball.
misses the zone, and the count is 2 and 2. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Stepping in, Mickey Moniak.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH.
Now
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the ninth. So up next, Junior Caminero. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. No swing. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career. Since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Josh. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Enright. And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll touch them all. It's 8-8. And now here is Tommy Edman. Ball one, no strikes. And that one fouled off. Here's a high chopper and foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Misses. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the ninth. So 2 balls. And another ball. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out.
Now on the bump, Bob Feller.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
McCutcheon in the box now. Takes strike one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Paredes fires over to first. And that is that. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Strike one. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Grady Sizemore. Check swing, went around. That's strike one.
1 strike.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And now the count is even. And that one fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
No swing. Just held it back there. One down, base is empty. Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Lance Berkman stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one almost got him.
Ball, no.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2-2.
One down, winning run on first. Got him swinging. Yordan Alvarez stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Drops into the glove, and that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
0 for 3 in this one. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third. The relay. The tag. And he's out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball.
Diaz, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-8. So 2 away with nobody on. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Carlos Santana. And there's a foul ball. McCutchen on the move. And there's one away. JT Realmuto steps in. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Caminero tosses to first.
He's out.
And Realmuto is out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Isaac Paredes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Ball. 1 strike.
Outside low, and 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that skips in the dirt. Gagne is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.